Hey guys, my name's Rebecca and welcome to Team Fortress 2. Today, Dylan and I decided to go play on this random server that we found that had this map, and we were able to find it on the same computer and all that. And admin went a little wild and gravity went crazy. So while I'm running around on that map playing King of the Hill on Team Fortress 2, let's talk about childhood. It's not so much the childhood itself, but like stuff I wanted, because at least when you think of kids, you think of like these little selfish brats running around and like, I want a pony, I want this, I want that, and I suppose I could call myself one of those too. I think I was a little more subtle when it came to that. At least I don't really have that much memories of any Christmas lists I ever made until I was like maybe 5, and then I made one, and then I made another one when I was like 13. So I think my parents had a pretty good eye for what I liked to have for toys. So they'd like get me stuff and I'd like it pretty much no matter what it was. And I suppose that's a good thing, because I mean, if I had serious expectations for getting like the next cool video game back in the 2000s, I probably would have been very disappointed, because I haven't gotten any like cool video games. I was not available for Call of Duty, we'll put it like that. But I did get some pretty cool stuff. It was mostly, I wouldn't say handicrafts, but I got a couple sketch pads, some fun stuff I could do at home. Loads of yarn just to like mess with, and if you've ever tried hand knitting, it's really, really good to waste away the time, and I probably should be doing that right now just because I have like a million of those chilling out in a drawer somewhere to practice on. But we'll go to stuff that I didn't get, because I suppose I could call myself almost spoiled. I'm not really like spoiled, I'm not one of those brats. I mean, I do have a sibling to compete with, so I suppose I act like a brat at times. But I think I've had a pretty comfortable life, even with all the ups and downs of normal human living. So, yeah, but stuff I definitely didn't get for sure was a pony. I have asked for that since I was about 7, because I really liked ponies, and for like this one, I don't think it was any particular holiday, I just asked for it and I got it because it was like cheap or something cool. It was like a book about ponies and like different kinds and where you could find them. And then in the back, there's this whole index of like companies that you could like buy the particular breeds from. And I thought it was cool at the time, and I probably still have it because I'm a sicko pack rat. But I definitely never got a pony ever. Still don't have a pony. I did get lots of little pony figurines to pretend they were my ponies, and they were really fun. I still have about 30 of them now, but I think I got rid of most of the like not expensive ones. Some of the ones that I think at this point could go for a good $20 on eBay, I've still got buried in a box somewhere. Yay for being a pack rat. But definitely not a pony, but I asked for it every year as like kind of a gag joke. I mean, I'm almost 17 now, so I suppose I don't really need to ask for it, especially since when I was 14 or so, my dad was seriously considering getting me one, but he said I had to do a load of just like researching it. I had to figure out how much it was going to cost, figure out how I was going to pay for at least half of it, and once I figured out that it was going to cost between like $5,000 and $7,000 a year, I said, nope, no ponies for me. Or horses for that matter, because I think by the time I was 14, I was too tall to ride a pony safely. So yeah, I'm never gonna get a real live pony. Pony rides I've had. Those are fun. Getting to lead a horse around was also pretty fun too, but never had one of my own. I suppose it was probably for the best, otherwise I would be a crazy brat. Like, crazier than I am now. I think what I really asked for, like, at least in my tween years, back when I was a little cute 12-year-old that thought she owned the world, Mostly tickets to stuff. I never really did get those. I think in 2014, which was like a couple years ago, I asked for tickets to, I think, Minecon, which was in London. And let's face it, guys, I'm in California in the United States. Not exactly right next door to the UK. So that one got shot down pretty fast. I think, oh yeah, by the time I actually liked Michael Jackson, he was already dead. So that was kind of out the window before I could even put it on a Christmas list. And there aren't too many other things that I did. I was pretty boring when it came to the arts and stuff, at least as a tween. It definitely took me about 3 years to get Minecraft, though. I started begging for it, and, like, they thought about it. And then they decided, nah, she doesn't need it. She has the stuff to draw in and things to do that don't involve the internet. And then finally I got it. So I didn't have to play Club Penguin and Bloons Tower Defense for my entire video game life. Minecraft was the best decision of my parents' life. Totally. Actually, not really. It's probably ruined my sanity for all eternity. But here we are. Things I did get, especially nowadays, is this glorious computer that I've got sitting in front of me that says I've been talking for loads of minutes. And that was something I never thought I'd actually get, and I kind of just added it to the Christmas list as a gag joke. But then I got it because I really wanted it, and I've definitely been begging for this sucker for a couple years now, more than I begged for Minecraft. And I'm actually really happy that I have it. I mean, it's nice. It's not evil. It's not the really old 2003 Dell that we still have because it has important things on it. And it's my own. It's like one of the few things that is actually mine. I mean, it was a Christmas present, so maybe it's not precisely mine, but it's close enough, at least in my opinion. What else did... I'm trying to think of something else that I never really got. What did I never really get? I mean, my whole 16th birthday was just a load of gag gifts of, like, chocolate, some pieces of paper that say, like, haha, you're 16, oh. I did get a license plate frame, like the things you put around the license plate. I don't remember what it said on it, but inside it, instead of a license plate, it said 6 more months until mom freaks out, which means, oh no, that was my 15th birthday. Never mind. Blah, blah, blah. 16th birthday was great. What did I never get? I mean, I did always kind of have, like, this wish to go meet all the famous people back when I was, like, 13. But that never really happened, and here I am, chilling out underneath my loft bed, talking to a microphone. But I probably didn't need to meet all those famous YouTuber people who are still famous, because, really, I would only, like, get to, like, hang out with them for probably a day. Not even like a full day, like 3 hours, maybe 4, and then I'd be bored. I mean, I'd probably be starstruck for the first hour, but I think what I really, really wanted to do was, like, sit down and just play video games with them. And I don't think my parents would be, like, too thrilled about me just going over to some random stranger guy that I saw on the internet's house and playing video games all day. I don't think they would really go for that. And, yeah, no. I'm kind of glad that never got given to me. But I suppose there was some kind of moral I had in my brain for this. Probably something about don't be a brat, right? Yeah, I suppose. Definitely, like, when you think about it later, the stuff you didn't get that you thought you really, 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 really wanted when you were a lot younger, you probably didn't actually need. Like, I've got loads of presents that I don't actually need anymore. I'm just too bored to get rid of them. And it's probably for the best that I didn't get some of the things I did. I mean, Michael Jackson concert tickets, that would have been awesome. And that would have lasted about a day. And then I would have wanted more concert tickets. And then we'd be down in debt some bazillion dollars because I had to go to every single Michael Jackson concert on his entire world tour. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, that's not my style. Not my style at all. At least not anymore. Back then, I probably would have been a great concert goer. But now, nah. I'm too weird to go out and scream at one person standing on a stage yelling into a microphone. I like to just like kick back and watch the art happen. At least now that I'm a true artist myself, not just on the YouTubes, I have my own art and stuff that I do. So, I suppose the moral is like don't get too beat up over your own gifts that you never got, because chances are you probably don't need them, and at least learning to accept that there are things you want that you're never going to get is part of, like, I hate to say this, I sound like a parent, but like character building, being an adult, learning how to deal with accepting that you can't always have everything that you want. And yeah, I don't know. That's kind of it, really. I'm getting a bit tired of talking for however many minutes that's been. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this sort of rousing conversation with Rebecca, feel free to drop a like, comment about it, see if you want me to talk about something else that in my life that somehow relates to the rest of the planet. Totally. Write it down in the comments. I'd love to not have to Google stuff to figure out what to talk about. And if you didn't like it, well, let me know, and I'll figure out what to do from there, because there's only 66 of you right now. I could really use some feedback, I suppose. Yeah. And also something about subscribing. I mean, it'd be nice to change from 66 to 67 someday, but whatever. Anyways, that's pretty much it for today. So I'm Rebecca, and I'll see you guys later.